and welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Yes, we are on the next level of the master level that we'll be taking on. We are currently in the start area, surrounded by Hell Knights and Chain Gunners. Yes, we do want to take care of the Chain Gunners first. No question about that, but also be mindful of the Hell Knights. They are waiting. I think I've gotten rid of all of the Chain Gunners except for one. So I will try. Here we are, there's the last chain. So let's now concentrate our fire on the Hell Knights. I think now we just have a Hell Knight or two left. Looks like, yeah, two. And that's how this master level map starts. The mod one is Teeth. And the game is called the Escape Elevator to Hell. And I can certainly understand why it's called that. This elevator, oh my, I mean, there's a lot of action going on here. The start is pretty intense and a little crazy, to be honest with you, because, well, you can see for yourself why. So let's head over to the first area. Actually, it doesn't matter. These, once you clear off the initial enemies, the bars will raise up. So you're supposed to sneak through here, but they will raise again after 30 seconds. It's the only level, don't worry about it, level 1. So, for now, I should mention we have 129 kills to be had, 4 secrets to find, and 116 items to pick up. I do hope to be able to show you how to do that. Yeah, 129 enemies, quite a few. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. As always, we'll be using the ultraviolet difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all 3 of the categories. Again, the mod WAD file is Teeth, and the game is Escape Elevator to Hell. So, taking care of, as I promised, those bars from level 1 after you clear the initial enemies at the beginning will open up for you. So there are 2 Spectres here to take care of, a Chain Gunner here, so now you got your Chain Gun as well, or more Chain Gun ammo, and around the last corner is another Chain Gun. Okay, if you need your armor, of course, grab it. In here will be a Baron, so what we're going to do is open the door, hit the switch, pop the Baron with a pot shot, and then we'll use this open window as our hold point to take care of the Baron. It's a very small room. I mean, if you're more brave than I, feel free. But no, I don't think that's the best approach. I mean, getting hit at that range by the Baron isn't recommended. So, step in, press that switch, and what that'll do is it will raise the bars to enter level 2. And you have to do that at each level, and that's how that works, progressively till we get to 8. So why don't we go ahead, we'll step into level 2. Now you can hear there's an arch file nearby, you can be correct. There are some Chain Gunners through the window here to the right. Let's see if we can dispose of a couple of them already. There's another within range. No? But as you can see, that Chain Gunner gets reanimated right away. But there is a Chain Gunner back there. So what we're going to want to do, let's see, yes, that's the Chain Gunner I was looking for. The one right next to the right side of the window we're not going to be able to finally dispose of. He's going to be resurrected by the Archvile ad nauseam. There are 2 shotgunners in the room to the left, so we're just going to poke our head out quickly just to lure them out without getting mowed down by the Chain Gunner on our right. Alright, so that's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy the Chain Gunner just so we can get out of range. Alright, he'll be resurrected, but that's okay. We'll skip over here. Now, these 2 white teleporters don't do anything, but the red one does. It'll take us to the next area, which is a very hectic area, so I should probably take a moment to explain it. With your Chain Gun, you're going to race out straight forward, dispose of the Chain Gunner in front of you, grab the Mega Sphere, excuse me, and then there are 2 Shotgunners on the platform you have to get rid of them. Then head over to the side and grab the partial invisibility. That'll be very helpful. And then there are a series of gunners around the floor below, including 1 Chain Gunner, so we're going to pick them off. All the while a little bit above us beyond are 2 Arachnotrons, which we will dispose of last if all goes according to plan. Alright, now keeping that little description in mind, I'll try to demonstrate the best I can, so let's be hasty. Let's go. Alright, a couple of guys over here, grab your invisibility. Let's see if we can get rid of these gunners as quickly as possible. What we really want to look for is the Chain Gunner, who is running around down there somewhere. Do not take the teleporter yet. There he is, okay. Alright, so I think we got all the gunners. why don't we go ahead now, using our partial invisibility cloak. Yes, we do get the rocket launcher this early. It's pretty nice to get. And so let's dispose of both. Okay, so it looks to me... Nope. Okay, so now I think we got all the gunners. There was a straggler. Yes, behind this, it's not really a wall. It's really a secret or hidden area. There's a pain elemental in there, a pain in the rear end elemental. It's a very small room when you go in there. It's not really advisable to do that. So what I like to do is it's really just it's a pretend wall. It's like more of a force field projection. So you can shoot the pain elemental from here. This is where I think where the chain gunner, yes, was. So having cleared out this room completely at this point, now we're in a position to hit that switch, take the teleporter back. There are 2 specters, and of course that chain gunner seems to be stuck when he was reanimated, so he cannot fire. Okay, we're not going to dispose of the chain gunner because we can't anyway, because he'll just be respawned. He's just been reanimated partially in a wall, I guess. Oh, well, no, it looks like he was just kind of sleepy. So open up, there's a little hidden area, secret area here. So open up the wall, the black ball here will take us to this teleporter. This is where the red key and armor is. This is where the pain elemental was. So you have to tangle with the pain elemental in this room, but I was just standing over there on that platform and firing my shotgun through the faux wall and took care of the pain elemental before. So now there is no pain elemental. So we're going to jump down, and there will be very soon some teleporting in of some revenants. But first, before we get to that, we come down and there's ammo and there's some items on both sides. We're going to go to the right first because of this little bit of a misplaced ball. It's a hidden switch behind it. Press it. It will allow us to access a secret area later. So we do want to keep that in mind. While the ammo, do grab all the armor bonuses. They do count towards your 100%, of course. That's our goal and what we're aiming for. So go ahead and grab all of that, all these goodies, make your full rotation, and that's it. Okay, so what we saw were 2 areas like this with some rockets on it and a door. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go press both of these lifts. It's kind of the final switch for the level. Let's go ahead and press it. This is what's going to trigger the revenants. 3 revenants are going to teleport in. Oh no. I was hoping... Okay, well there's at least 1 left. Oops. I was hoping to dispose of all 3 of them here from this vantage point, as opposed to where they teleport to, which is kind of in the elevator area, which is a real nuisance. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. I only got 1 of them, and I took a rocket to the face for my trouble. But that was the idea anyway. So this rocket lift area is not accessible that way. We're not going to go through the door yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to lower both of these lifts, but we're just going to go over here because that's what that does. Now when we open it, by pressing on those 2 lifts, it lifts or lowers these 2 lifts so we can get to this area. This is an important area. First of all, there are 3 shotgunners and a revenant here. So let's go ahead and make our way in. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't so great. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take care of the revenant maybe with a little bit more grace. There we go. Okay. The reason it's important to find this little secret area and come into it is because this is the yellow key card. You don't need it to get through the map to finish through the regular exit, but it is the only way to get through to the secret exit. There is a secret map available from the secret exit after this, from this map, and we want to make sure that we can do that, and I intend to show you how that works. So now having cleared this entire area of items, switches, enemies, and ammo, we can switch over maybe to our chain gun because there's a couple of gunners behind this door. We're ready to go through it. Sometimes there's a revenant on the other side. In this case, there's not, but having pressed the last switch... Oh, there's the revenant, okay. Having pressed the last switch, the bars were lower. Alright, so we've taken care of that revenant. There's still 1 more. I'm not sure where it is. And that's why I like to try to get rid of it before they teleport away. But it doesn't look like that's in the cards for today, so why don't we go ahead and figure out where the revenant is. And there it is, okay. Okay, so looks like it's in level 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. There we go. So now all 3 revenants are disposed of. We can go back down. So we've done level 1. We've done, this is just to show where we were. This is level 2, except for that last chain gunner, which we're not going to bother getting from here. There's a secret area to get the chain gunner from a different level. So we've completed level 2. You think now we'd be going to level 3. Normally you'd be correct, but no. I'm going to explain. Level 4, the bars are not open yet for us to go ahead and complete that area. But the vantage point of disposing of some enemies from here makes level 3 almost a walk in the park in comparison. So from completion of level 2, skip level 3 for the moment, come up to level 4. I know you can't proceed beyond these bars because you haven't hit that final switch on level 3. But that's okay, because there's a little door here which will do the dirty work for us so we can access this little area. So let's first dispose of that Mancubus, who's directly in our path, or definitely risk of fire. There we go. And there are some chain gunners. Now, stepping on that little double arrow area will lower that crusher. I'll show it to you in a moment. I just want to get rid of these chain gunners. Yes, over there are 4. There's a 5th one hidden around the corner. But there are 4 Mancubus, 4 Mancubi, that you could fairly easily get the crusher to dispose of, and you can save the ammo. So let's have a look. So you can see the candle light flashing there. That's because the Mancubus is walking in front of it. Let's see if we can coax the Mancubus out, maybe for a little bit of crushing goodness. It's always nice to see, nice to listen to. There we go. I think there's a Mancubus firing behind. While they're sorting out their business, don't forget to this door. There's a chain gunner behind it, so take care of him. But there is also a berserk pack, very important. We heard yet another Mancubus be disposed of, and let's see if we can get this one squished. Looks like we're getting him walking this way. But has he taken the full bait? It looks like it. Perhaps maybe with a little bit of... There we go. So I'm not sure if that's 3 or 4 because I was taking care of the chain gunner in here with the berserk pack. Oh, there's the 4th one. Okay. Now, if the 4th one doesn't come out to play, by you going out, it usually lures the Mancubus in that direction to get squished anyway. So let's see if I just wait another moment. There we go. So that will be the 4th Mancubus. So we'll see now. So we've completed some, but not all of level 4, just through this little door. Or is it really level 3? So let me just show you how that works. So let's now go back to level 3, which we did not conquer. And the bars have lowered as promised. There is that chain gunner in there with an archvile. So let's just skip through that. These lifts will lower after, revealing chain gunners, most of which we've disposed of. So why don't we go ahead and open this area. So there used to be chain gunners and Mancubi everywhere. And now we have one Mancubus. One that was not attracted or available to us to the crusher because you couldn't see us. He was completely hidden over on the side. But that's it. Now this room is completely cleared other than the gunners behind these little lift peekaboo windows. But otherwise, this is level 3. That's all we have to do now is just that one Mancubus. As you can see, there are some chain gunners. Can we get them from here? I mean, maybe. Alright, there's still another one. Perhaps we can dispose of the chain gunner. Alright, well, we could have shot him through the peekaboo windows too, but what we do is we press the bottom switch, pick up the beautiful plasma, get on the lift, run over, press this switch. That is the final switch for this level. Now, careful. There were 2 chain gunners there, and there were chain gunners here which we've disposed of. And you've noticed that we did that. Those from level 4, these from just behind this door. But now level 3 is done. Be mindful of that chain gunner and the archvile in that little window, so skate by that area. And now we can continue level 4. Because now the bars have opened because we did press that final switch for level 3. All right, well, that's how I do it. So 2, 4, 3, and back to 4. Hope that makes sense. I think by demonstrating it should, but feel free to review the video for your needs. I think it's a superior way to go about it. It's level 3 is a real kill box without doing it this way, in my opinion. There was a chain gunner there. There's a shotgunner here to the left. Go ahead and you can grab these goodies. Now there are just a couple of enemies here to get rid of. Let's do that. Pick up these goodies here. This weird looking monitor, be mindful of it in this kind of like off wall. This is going to be an ugly trap with a chain gunner and a revenant. It doesn't spring now. I will show you when it will spring and how best to take it on. But first we'll just go through this way, pick up some ammo, which is always nice to have. And now what we're going to do is we're going to continue on. We're just going to grab some of the ammo from those enemies that we disposed of. And this is where the crusher was for the Mancubus. Now, just straight ahead, there's a series of cages. There's one cage there for one chain gunner. And there's 3 around the corner that can't hit you if you hug the wall. Just be very careful of the crusher. There's still another Mancubus. Peekaboo. 2. 3. Well, that worked out very poorly. Alright, so is there any health that I can get right away? I don't think so. I think that was just poorly played. Alright, well, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make a run for it. Take care of... Yeah, there's the final switch for this level. We're definitely going to have to try to get more health because that was a brutal beating that I took for nothing. And there's the last chain gunner. So this switch is the final switch for the level. It also lights up these cages so you can get a better grip on where they are. So I don't know if it's terribly advisable to try to grab that health, but anyway, I normally would not grab that health because there's a crusher there. But we're going to take it and move on. It's a bad time for this to happen because we're taking on the Archfoe. So now we really can't afford to get zapped at all. So why don't we go ahead, grab the ammo. Over here's a secret area. Fire at the Archfoe. There we go. And there's another chain gunner below here. Don't let him take care of you. Press the switch, jump down, grab that sweet Megasphere. I can really use it. So that was where the Archfoe kept reviving one of the chain gunners. You may remember that's where we went to the left to go to level 2 through that teleporter. This is where that chain gunner was endlessly revived by that Archfoe who we've now taken care of. So hit the switch, it'll lower the lift again for us. And now we can go back up with a little bit of health. Not too worse for wear, I suppose. So let's head back out. We're going to head back to basically the crusher area where the Mancubi were, having completed this section. And now we're going to go get the blue key. And how we get the blue key, just again, avoid the crusher, is that nasty trap, which is waiting for us beyond this right door. So of course we're not going to take it. We're going to take the left door. Break out your super shotgun or your chain gun if you prefer. And as promised, there are those enemies waiting for you. Now if we had used the other door, it would have probably been a lot uglier. But from this vantage point, I think they're more easy pickings, if you ask me. So now it's okay to go through the right door, grab your ammo, grab your plasma rifle, quite nice, and your blue key. Now we already have all 3 keys, and it's looking good. So let's go ahead. Let's head down. We don't need any of this health yet. So we've done 4. I think we've done 5, to my recollection. Yeah, I think 5 was just as we completed 3. Yeah, we completed 2, so we're good there. So our next is 6. So why don't we go ahead, jump through. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 6. Yeah, so this is 6. This is a very, very deadly area. Be very careful. Take out your chain gun, slowly approach. There are 4 shotgunners in that room. There will be 4 or 5 chain gunners popping up after too, but they're not there yet. So why don't we go ahead and carefully make our way, see if we can... And to the top right, there are some enemies as well, including a chain gunner. Yeah, the ground goes down a little bit so you can be disadvantaged on the firing. Nice touch. So there is the another of the shotgunners. There's another one. I got his foot. I think there's still one more, but there are 2 more, at least 2 more enemies up here that we're going to want to take care of. and on that side. Okay, so we've taken care of the enemies up there. We've taken care of the enemies for now here. And by backing up, we're going to release a Revenant, sort of. I mean, he's going to be waiting for us to come. But we open up that door, so we haven't really gone in there yet. It'll come. We're going to take out our super shotgun. You can take your plasma rifle if you prefer, or maybe your chain gun. There's a Revenant waiting for us here. Well, that just went especially bad, didn't it? Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, let's just grab that. And a bunch of enemies teleport in here. Revenants. I guess we could break out our plasma rifle at this point. Revenants and... oh, there's fighting. Well, I'll allow that to go on. Revenants and Barons. Alright, well maybe we should let them sort out their trouble. You can go ahead. Don't get too close to these cages. Oops. And be mindful that the enemies will follow you in here. I guess they're still fighting, or... it's hard to tell. Let's see the elevator come up here. The Baron's still there. Somebody seems to be holding the Baron up. I'm not sure. Or something. Well, that was not so clever, was it? Alright, well I got rid of the Baron anyway. So what we're going to do is we are going to just grab this regular ammo. Careful, there are chain gunners below. Do not press that switch. Do not approach that switch. This is kind of a secret area. You get some plasma goodies here. And a health bonus, so don't forget to pick that up. There's often a Baron and or a Revenant. Now, they can get you from here, but this is a superior vantage point, I think, than the elevator to hell, because it's always running up and down. You can't tell what's up or down and what's going on. So this secret area, we're going to continue on because there's more goodies inside. This is where the arachnotrons were, if you don't recognize it. Grabs all that, including these health bonuses that do count towards your 100%. Sometimes there's another Revenant or two that pop through that door as we're in here. I'll wait another moment, and then we'll just assume that they're still running around either on another floor or they're on the elevator, just endlessly riding up and down. No love in that elevator, I guess. Okay, well, we're going to continue to go back. Now, this area is a real kill box. All of these cages will have chain gunners pop up. There's no way to fight them making a stand. Forget it. I mean, you're just going to get blown to pieces. So they are raised as soon as you get really close to that switch. So make sure that this door is open. Let it hit you. Okay. Get the heck out of here. Yeah, maybe a little bit more artful than that. I didn't take too much damage. So there was some infighting, which is good. But from this vantage point, we can safely, or more safely, take care of those chain gunners. Right, one was already killed with the infighting, which is nice. So let's, well, I'll always be mindful that a Revenant can pop through that elevator at any moment, so just, if that happens, be ready. But let's go and try to collect the ammo. Ammo is always good. Sometimes they're just not placed in exactly the right spot, because, you know, they're just dropped in the wrong spot. You can't quite reach them, but most of the time you can get them. I guess in this instance I can't get all of the chain guns. That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and have a look and see where our Revenant friends remain, because I know there are at least two more. There are two more Barons there. So I mean, you know, they get stuck on the elevator, or they get stuck on a level. They don't come out to play. It's super annoying, right? You can see one down there. Can't quite get him. I'm trying to lure him, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm trying to lure him onto the platform. I do want him to come out here to play. Oh boy, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. I don't want to use up all my ammo pointlessly. Alright, well, I guess we'll hit the switch. That will open up a hidden room in all levels. Oh, I guess I was able to get some. Which is fine, so we can go ahead and do that. It'll be the equivalent on all floors of this hidden room. So why don't we go ahead, I guess we'll just take our plasma rifle, because we don't know what awaits us at this point. We want to get rid of the Revenant first. Be mindful there's at least two Barons waiting for us. Oh boy, okay. Come on, Revenant. Okay. Like I said, Revenant first, because those missiles are ugly. So let's try to get his rockets taken out of the arsenal here. we successfully dodged that one. Remember, there are 2 Barons. Yeah, okay, I did get him, so that's good. So there's 1 Baron here and 1 Baron behind you. They're like in the same, like they're front and back. Turn around. It's a little tedious, but I mean, you can use rockets too, I guess, but. Got him. Okay. Another Baron. Yeah, he can still kind of shoot at you from there, so just kind of bounce around, make sure you're not directly in front of him. No. Did not get him fully. Still a little bit more plasma needed by the looks of it. Okay. Mercy. Alright, so we've gone ahead and taking care of those enemies that have come in, teleported in by our other actions. So we'll go back to level 1. And like I promised, all these levels each have now their hidden room revealed. So level 1 had a box of rockets, which is nice. Level 2 has some shotgun shells. I think level 3 is just a stim pack. I just want to show you. I know I don't need it. Actually, what I think I can use is the armor from level 1. If you'll permit me this quick diversion, I took a little bit of a beating before from the Revenants. Sorry, green armor is not blue, but I mean, it's better than none. So let's go up now to level 4, I guess, just to show you the empty, the open hidden room. So you go in, solitary rocket, that's fine. And then we go, I mean, it's a bit tedious, I understand, but I mean, it's important you know what happens when you do things and where things are. So that's what's happening. So now level 6. And in here was, well, that was where the Megasphere was. And now 7. Just a health pack, all right. So why don't we go ahead. All right. And a rocket here for 8. So we'll go back to 7. So now I showed you everything that was available. We'll go back to 7 because that's our next destination. Oops, don't want the rocket launcher. All right, so this is the next level to go. This is level 7. You see now that the bars have raised because we finished level 6. Now we'll go to the left first. Now you remember that we were taking care of these gunners from that peekaboo window from below. Yeah, that means this area is completely open to us now. We can pick up all the goodies, including the armor bonuses, which count towards 100%, and the ammo, and no enemies there. So again, your chain gun should be ready because there are some gunners here waiting for you, and there's a chain gunner on the corner. So just be ready. Don't forget about the chain gunner. It's easy to forget about, I guess. So what we're going to do now is we're going to change our weaponry to the plasma rifle. We're going to lower the lift. We will certainly grab the box of rockets, and we're going to race forward, and we're going to blast. Blast away. You want that red exposure. All right, so now everybody, I guess except for that Spectre was taken care of. What remains now are 2 Barons and 2 chain gunners. So what we did is we took that lift, ran up here, and blasted away with the plasma rifle to dispose of all those enemies, notably the gunners and the Revenant. Just a nightmare to try to do with a rifle or whatever, so don't do that. We're trying to use some splash because on each of these mini platforms, there is a gunner. I think the chain gunner was, yes, killed by our splash in both locations. There was a health bonus here. Looks like I picked it up, but don't forget to take it. So first thing, we'll just drop down to this little mini area. Mega armor, delicious. Grab the partial invisibility. And now we're going to head back and grab the other goodies where the Barons were. So grab all of your health bonuses, again, 100%. Grab your armor bonuses, same reason, 100%. And always good to have more armor. And yep, that's the switch for the final area. So we'll head down, out the door we came in from this area. And now we could, well, if you needed health, I guess there it is. And now we're going to go level 8. The final level. So, including where the secret exit is, as well as the regular exit. Okay, so we've gone ahead. I did show you this one here before. I think it had a rocket. So now have your chain gun ready. There's a chain gunner in front of us, and gunners on either side of us. There are also pain elementals on both sides, and chain gunners in each alcove. So just, I guess, some partial invisibility protection. This actually works out pretty well. You don't want to show too much skin because the chain gunner can see you too. Okay, so it doesn't look like anybody spotted us. Alright, well that worked out quite nicely, and the other chain gunner is probably still tucked in here. Yes, he is. Okay, so grab whatever items you need. There's a BFG and a Mega Armor, but there's no lift. There's no apparent way to get it. So let me explain what's happening. So through this door, there's a Baron, which we can't get to now, and this is the regular exit. We're going to press on this button, but the regular exit's not going to be available to us. What it's going to do, it's going to release enemies on both sides, including an Archvile. So what happens is the only way to get up here is to take the Archvile's blast to hit you up onto the shelf, and that's the way out to the secret level. The problem, though, is that there remains a Baron behind that door, which is only accessible by getting past the Archvile here to hit that switch to lower the lift to expose the Baron for killing. The problem is, if you kill the Archvile, there's no getting around the Archvile. If you kill the Archvile, then there's no legitimate way to get to the secret exit. So there's the riddle, there's the problem. So my goal here is to show you how to dispose of everybody in this room, how to legitimately get up here using the Archvile bump, but then I'll jump down and take care of the Baron that's up here, because I do want my 100%, and we'll have to just make our way up here a different way. All right, so let's take out our plasma rifle. So on the left is where we're going to end up, but first we're going to press the button. We're going to dispose of the enemies on the right, press the wall down behind them. There will be, behind that Archvile, there will be an invulnerability. Let me show you how this works right now. And unfortunately, I took a little bit of heat from the Archvile. Thank you, another Archvile. Here we go, and there we go. I'm now up. And this is how you get to the secret exit. And here's the BFG. Now the problem is there's still an enemy here. You can see. Don't take the lift because there's no way to come back down. You can't get the Baron any other way other than coming back. I mean, it's a bit of a shame, right? I wanted to demonstrate to you how to get 100%, because this should be it, right? I do have... Oh, yes, the last secret is the actual... So, I mean, you know, it would be nice if you could somehow, like, run along here, but there isn't any way, right? And there's not another Archvile to do it, so, you know, you can use ID clip or jump, which is not legitimate, of course, in order to win. But you have to choose, ultimately, which exit to take to leave. So I choose to have my cake and eat it too. I got rid of all the enemies, and I'm taking the secret exit to back. That's just how I finish it. If you want to do it that way, great. So this is the teleporter to the secret map. The problem is you have to tag the secret of it before going through. Otherwise, you don't get your 100%, which is super, super annoying. So let's hoping... There we go. All right, let's do a final count here. We do have all 137 kills, all 4 secrets, all 116 items. Lord mercy, you do know what that means for this crazy escape elevator from hell. We are done. The express elevator from hell. Oh my god, from the master levels, this is a killer. I mean, it's a super fun map, don't get me wrong, but it is super crazy at the same time. Just it starts off like a complete pandemonium. Like you can't even catch your breath at the beginning. But there's not too much ammo, but they do give you sufficient to complete the map. There is that secret exit, which we just took. There's no real way to get all of the kills and the secret exit other than the way that I've shown you. If you can think of a different way that you don't need to jump up, which is not legitimate, or use ID clip, which is again not legitimate, usually, to complete a level, yeah, feel free to mention it in the comments. But that's how I get my cake and eat it too, to get my 100% and the secret exit. Well, glad that's over, because that was quite a few practice runs. It was a bit of a kill. As you saw, I took a few beatings here and there, unexpected, and it's not just that kind of map. It's really, you know, there's a lot of hazards, a lot of dangers. Anyway, if you did like what you saw, you got some good tips and tricks, you just enjoyed the video, perhaps, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. But for now, that's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks very much.